Wilson and John Zlock, and we are here to show you in under 10 minutes how to edit your faculty webpage. Your first step is to go to rtnj.org, but type in / and admin, and that will take you to your faculty webpage. What you'll see upon using this as we log out of here is this area where you will add your first name, your last name, and the password that John Zlock has sent you.
Yeah, and if you don't know your password, please feel free to email me and I'll simply respond back with what the actual password is.
Go ahead.
Once you're into the School World website, it's basic by design. It's just like using Microsoft Word. First and foremost, if you want to change your password, you go to edit your information.
We're using Adriana's page so you see exactly what she sees when you go to edit your page.
And everyone has basically the same ability to just upgrade and to maintain their teacher web page and their own information. So edit your information, current password, new password, pretty self-explanatory. When you get inside the website, click on the hyperlink for web pages. And then to find your page, you'll want to click on Pages on the right, and then Pages on the right, and then Pages on the right until you see your name. When you see your name, you click on that hyperlink, and that will take you into the actual template for your web page. It's very simple by design. The basic information you may wish to provide are obviously your name, your contact information, email, phone number, your basic class expectations, and then perhaps other outside resources you may want to include as part of your page. And we'll take you through some basic things like how to do photos and how to do web links and that type of thing.
So entering text, put your cursor right here and just type as you would in a Word document, as John said. This is how to enter text. You can have a couple of functions, and you're kind of limited here, but enough that you really don't need much else. You can change the font, change the size of the font. You can italicize, underline. You could even change the color with this button right here, so we could make it look red. And just remember to save as you work. So I'll click Save here. It means our work is saved.
And just one quick thing to note as you do the work on your page, if you're doing substantial work and you're saving and you don't want it out there for the public to see, up at the top of the box there is a red light and Don't Show Page on Site. If you flip that to Show Page on Site, the light will turn green, and when you hit save it'll be live on our site. For this training exercise, it's obviously on Don't Show Page on Site with a red light. And then you take it from there.
So that's basic, like your basic Word document. So these are the things that we would love to include, and John will show you his web page when we get to the end of this tutorial and how he's approached his bio and schedule and those things. Many teachers will use this to update homework assignments. What we want to use this for is overall as a home base for everyone. So we can have people access these pages, and then from there it can go to the things that you like to use, like your outside resources, Blackboard or Edmodo, or those types of links for your students. But if we have them all in one place, then it should work. A couple of functions that you need to know about are hyperlinking and inserting pictures, which John will explain.
Sure, as you look at your toolbar, the hyperlink box is right here where there's a chain and the world for worldwide hyperlink. Click on that for Create Hyperlink, and this will be your box to insert the URL and save. In order to get there though, first and foremost you need to go to perhaps Bio. We're going to wing it and just create one here, but you want to highlight the text you want the hyperlink for, click the button, and then you'll type in, I'm just going to say rtnj.org, and hit save.
And then you did, okay.
And then hit OK. Then you've got a link, and we'll just save it to be sure now. Again, since it's not on the site, give me a second, we'll put it on the site, and then we will hit save, as you do. And then right up here on the top left, there's a view page on site. If you click that, it'll take you outside. This should take you to our website. That's a hyperlink. You can use this for resources like we did the New York Times. There's other things you can do, whether, like John said, it's Edmodo or Blackboard. You can link directly to your sites. Back in the admin area, I'm going to delete that real quick just so it's not live. What you can also do is insert pictures. And again, it's very basic. It's like using Word. It's not meant to be rocket science. In order to add a picture, first of all, you'd want to go to actually add is the word, which is good. Choose file, and we created one on the desktop for sample picture, and then it'll be added up here. You want to click on it, then hit insert, and voila, it'll appear on your page. Now this looks a little kaflooey. That's for you to figure out and kind of do a little trial and error. A lot of people will just center their photos, and I'll show you that in a little bit depending on the page. And then you can go back and just edit as you go and type in bio and these types of things. So you've got your photos, you have your hyperlinks, you have your basic information, and I think at this point we'll show you some examples.
But real quick, remember when you upload pictures that they have to be of the lowest quality available. So if you took a picture with your probably your camera phone or regular camera, definitely the file size is going to be too large for this system. What's the name of the system?
Schoolworld.
Schoolworld is the template that we use here for all our web pages. It's too big, so you need to edit your image so it is of a smaller size, and then it'll be uploaded to this site. So we have a file here, sample picture. We'll choose this and upload image, and we put that in as a small size, and there it is. So we can add this. If we go to insert, click here, and we'll insert this picture of the school into our web page, and the picture is going to insert wherever your cursor is. So we can put this here and then retype bio, justify it left, and we're back where we started. Now we have multiple images. There's a couple other options like slideshows and things which we can show you at a later date, but this is enough to get you started. So we'll save as always, and then we'll view page on site, and John's going to walk you through some other samples.
And again, it's a basic template. And if you take it from that direction, you can build on it as you see fit. And if you have questions, you can certainly contact me or IT. We work somewhat seamlessly. We communicate often, and we could take it from there. So if you want to do more, we're happy to help you out. And it's also worth noting, if you have an outside page, you can use that page, and I can create a direct link between RTNJ and your outside page. Just food for thought. If you're already out there on the web and you want to include it on our site, that's fine. And one thing we really haven't covered is content. It's self-explanatory. This is my personal RTNJ page or teacher page. There are my kids, yay. Basic, you want to have your contact info, your classes, resources. A quick sidebar story. My first back to school night, a lot of parents were wondering who I was and why I was here as much as I was at the time. And I wanted to give them a basic bio, to give them my background in journalism, because I was the new journalism teacher. They knew I'd never taught high school before, but I wanted to give them my pedigree, so to speak, so they could maybe rest easy a little bit more and have an understanding that I like to think I know what I'm talking about, and this was kind of a background for it. That's my basic bio. And then there's Rampage. If you're involved in other clubs or activities, feel free to link to them. We have the sophomore class page. That's me and Miss Ferran, and a note to the sophomores, and so on and so forth. And in order to navigate the website, anything that we have is housed under our staff pages on the high school page under RHS staff on the left toolbar. And
since we have about a minute left, I wanted to show you one other feature, adding Word documents or PDFs. You would click up here under Files, and then choose your file. I have a PDF ready to go here, testdocument.pdf. The reason a PDF, the document's a little more secure than a Word document, which could be edited or something like that, but you can type in a friendly file name, which I would say Course Expectations, and this is our Course Expectations and syllabus for the year. And I would click Save. And now this file is on my web page. If I go back here to page info, you won't see it here actually, which is a little confusing. But if I go to view page on site, it'll catalog those documents on the bottom of your site. So right here, related files, course expectations, with a little description here under the file name. So that's nice and easy. It's also easy to manage that. I can go back to the admin area, and let's say I've decided I made a change. I just come here, click delete and update, and then that will take care of those files. So if I go to view page on site, it's no longer there. So that'll just catalog everything down chronologically from when they're uploaded down this way. So it gets a little big if you put too many up there, but the bare minimum of syllabus or course expectations, your class's grading policy could be beneficial to the community to have that information there whenever they need it.